How are we doing tonight?
Fantastic. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Hello.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Kat, you just walking on in like you own the place?
Got one,
You don't know, but he does.
He might. I don't know.
two.
So welcome, you guys.
Awesome.
Happy 25th anniversary is a commemorative ticket for you. Here you go, young man.
Awesome.
There
Thank
you go.
I'll
Yes.
have a room, Dad. Remember?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hanging with the Miners. I'm Dirk.
I'm Arliss.
And
I'm Cat. Right here.
Oh, careful.
I found a baseball.
that is an ugly baseball.
I know. We can watch it all.
Okay. So I'm Dirk.
I'm Arliss.
I'm Catch.
And together, we are Hanging with the Miners. That's right. We go around to minor league baseball parks across the United States, and we kind of rate them based on how family friendly they are. So today, we are at the Pelicans Ballpark in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So let me give you a little bit more info about the Pelicans Ballpark. First of all, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, their ballpark was created in 1998. Their first game here was played in 1999. It's got about a 4,500 seat capacity stadium with about 6,500 if a standing room. Now, one of the things, if you're an Atlanta Brave fan, one of the things you might notice when you come here is that the seats were originally from the Fulton County Stadium with the Atlanta Braves. So in 2012 and 2013, Stadium Journey ranked the Pelicans Ballpark in the top 25 places of all sports to come. That's pretty good. So this ballpark has not always been with the Chicago Cubs. It's been two other different ballparks. It's been affiliated with the Atlanta Braves and also the Texas Rangers. Now, some people that you may have known that have played in this ballpark before are Freddie Freeman, Kyle Hendricks, Craig Kimbrell, Adam Wainwright, Joey Gallo, and Ian Happ. And just as recent as last year, we have had Cade Horton, which is a really, really good right-handed pitcher that was the 7th overall pick for the Chicago Cubs in 2022. He played about 4 games here. He threw a 2-hitter and then went on to play for the Smokies. So you're going to see a lot of really good talent as they're just starting out right here at the Pelicans Ballpark. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans, they're a Class A affiliate in the Carolina League. They play teams like the Mudcats, as you see tonight, the Woodpeckers, the Wood Ducks. These are all teams that are inside the Carolina League. Now, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans have not always been the best team in the league. Actually, they haven't had a lot of luck in this league. But you can definitely see as the Cubs have continued to improve, so have their prospects. And they are continuing to get much better, and we're hoping for a very, very good season. All right, so we're going to show you around. We're going to take you to some different seats. We're going to try some different food. And hopefully, by the end of this, you're going to see exactly what to look for when you come to see the Myrtle Beach Pelicans play and how it compares to other ballparks. And also, if you're bringing your family, how family-friendly it is. So this is the entrance that you're going to see when you first walk up from the parking lot. And let me just say too, in regards to the parking, it didn't cost me anything. I've been to many ballparks and we're looking at $5-10 in order to get in. We didn't have to pay any money whatsoever in order to park. They just let us right in. We got here about an hour and 10 minutes before the game starts. Probably a couple hundred people in line as we walked up. But as we just went all the way around to the entrance that I just showed you behind home plate, nobody was there. Bypass that line, take a nice quiet walk all the way down the first base line, and you'll have no wait whatsoever as you're getting in. So avoid this entrance. It looks like if you want to get autographs before you come, it looks like fans 12 and under, you can go out and get autographs of players that are walking in from warming up in the outfield. It's nice when they try to keep tickets affordable. We are sitting in sections 303, so I think 302, 303, and 304 are all the way out in the back. We are in the left field bleachers, metal seats, but I mean it looks pretty comfortable. We're gonna try a couple of seats tonight, but that's where we decided to start off because tickets were only $14. You can go all the way up to, I believe, $21 for box seats. But when I looked, there weren't a lot of those actually selected or picked or purchased. So we'll probably show you what those look like a little bit later on. But for at least tonight, you're going to see what it looks like sitting out on the bleachers in section 303 for $14 tickets. So without further ado, it is now time for Playing Catch. Let's go, bud.
So this is the playground and this one. This is it. So we have to see. 4 out of 10. Don't really like it. So that's it.
So Ketch has been able to show us a little bit about what the play area has, and so we're going to head over and we're going to see what food options that we have now. So if you are coming to the ballpark, what do you expect to pay? What are your options as far as kids' food, hot dogs, beverages? What are our choices? So let's go check and see what we're going to eat tonight. So if you're really hungry and you can't wait, as soon as you walk in, we've got the Pepsi Grill over here. So you can see up here we've got anywhere from, oh my goodness, crab cakes, half-pound burger, fried chicken, sandwich, corn dog, hot dogs. It looks like there are actually some pretty good options up here. But let's see what's a little bit further in. Now, if you want some more of the specialties, you've got the Dippin' Dots. It looks like you've got some wine selections, a little bit more mixed drinks. Oh, people are going to be waiting in line. This area is really going to get congested. So right over here is the initial hot dog place. This is where we will go to probably check out the hot dog of the ballpark. Lemonade shake-up.
What?
That's always a big favorite. You like lemonade, don't you? Yep. All right, so you've got Italian ice. So now this looks like, this is where we're going to come back. This is the, look at that, root beer floats, waffle cones, souvenir helmet, kids cups, bottled water, snacks. And this one is called The Dugout. Let me ask you a question. If we're trying to figure out what's the best thing to eat here, if you can only
Ice
eat...
cream. Pretzels.
Is that because you work in the ice cream area?
No. Pretzels. Pretzels and
Is
ice
it like
cream.
what? Like if somebody came through and you said like the Pelican Stadium is known for this one food, what is it?
Pretzel.
It's the pretzel, really?
Pretzels are so good, but
Okay.
she's saying ice cream, but ice cream.
Ice cream and pretzels. All right. I think you can probably have both of those, right? Okay. All right. We'll be back for those. Thank you. So you've got the dugout, but then you also have the pitcher's mound. And let's see how this compares. So this is more ballpark food. So you've got your, maybe the Bavarian pretzel is what they were talking about before. So now let's see what is available at the Bullpen Grill. So you can kind of see up here, you've got, okay, so this is more, you've got cheese curds, you've got dried fried Oreos, loaded nachos, fresh fries. Now this area looks really good. Compared to the front, I don't know. So, okay, so you also have the crab cake sandwich here. So I think you can come in and you can bypass that front area and come directly back here where there's nobody at. Let's go get Arlie and let's figure out what we want to eat, okay? All right, let us go. I think lastly, if you're looking for a drink, come up here to Riptides. Looks like this is the place to get some kind of a mixed drink or some place where you can sit out in the sun. You've got the beach right down below you and just watch the game in the last remaining bits of sun that you see in the ballpark. If you're looking for an area that does not have a lot of sun, you do not want to be in this part of the ballpark. This area right here touches the last little bit of sun that you're going to see. But if you want to avoid the sun throughout the entire day, looks like anything underneath the canopy, or not really necessarily underneath the canopy, but anything that's sitting up behind home plate is going to be free of the sun very early on in the day. So we ended up getting, we're starting off with the pretzel. That's what we were told is the highlight. So
I haven't
Arlie,
tried it.
there you go.
Pretty good. Pretty cold.
What do you think, Catch?
Good. Oh. And cold.
It's cold?
Why is it cold?
All right, so the pretzels were $6 each with cheese. The drinks, which come in this really cool Myrtle Beach collectible thing, the drinks were $7 for a 32 ounce, but compared to a 24 ounce is $5. So I figured it was worth it for the cup, and I'm thirsty. it is definitely salty. Very, very salty. And a little cold.
Taking the mound tonight.
All right, so we moved up to section 212 to try and see what it looked like up here. So section 212 is nice because you still get a little bit of late afternoon sunlight, as you can see from over here, but yet you're still covered, and I think it gives you a little bit better view because you are not looking directly into the sun. That was the biggest complaint from sitting all the way out there. How would you rate the cleanliness of that bathroom?
0 out of 0.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. There were a couple of messes in there that needed to be cleaned right away. I would probably say it was about maybe a 2 out of 10. Don't think 2 out of 10. It was way worse than that. No, it wasn't horrible. I didn't feel like I was going into like a 1970s Russian prison, but it was close.
So this is the Chicago topping.
Got it.
Okay. If you want more than one, put a number here and put your name there and give me the paper.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
And
What do we want on it?
take.
Try it.
Ketchup.
Oh, you don't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, you did?
No.
What do you put on it?
Huh?
What do you put on it?
No, you get thrown out of Chicago for putting ketchup on a Chicago-style hot dog.
Why?
All right. So let's do some diced onions, some relish, and some brown mustard. All right, I'm gonna let you take this one.
Oh yeah, I'm not taking the Chicago.
No, you. Ooh, wow, that looks good.
This is a big one.
All right, let's go.
Why is it cool?
All right, I'm not really sure what kind of relish this is. It is the greenest relish I have ever seen in my entire life. But we're gonna see it. How it tastes. Oh, good. That's a good dog.
So right now it's almost night. You can see that it's night. And
I will say that I do like this ballpark at night. It looks much better at night than it does during the day. Hey, look at what catch he got. Or actually, technically.
I dropped it.
That's awesome. So it hit up top, bounced right off the stairs, and then Arla zipped over and picked it up. And now Catch has his first minor league baseball. Good job, dude. Root for the Pelicans. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
The game is almost. We're heading to look at the merch.
Do you want to get his drink?
Merch.
All right, let's go. Go straight.
We'll see you at the merch.
Just outside the Wrigley Field sign, the welcome to the Clark and Addison Grill is a really neat kind of porch area. You can see this right at field level. Really, really good seating. I think it's first come, first served though. So you better get here early and stake your claim if you want to have these seats. It looks like it is the top of the 9th inning, and it looks like the Pelicans are going to win 9-2. So we are going to zip on out, and hopefully, oh goodness, ball was coming our way. Overall though, what did you think?
It was good. I played baseball. I really enjoyed it. Good no home runs.
There was not a lot of big hits. But I think it's just because it's a little bit colder out. It's about 55 degrees
There's
right
a
now.
couple of them that almost went out.
Yeah,
This
but
one might go out right here.
overall, I would say it's a really good nighttime ballpark.
Oh, that's a nice
Ooh.
hit.
Yeah, base hit. It's a really good nighttime ballpark, much better than during the day. The way that the sun comes in, pretty much you cannot see if you're on that side of the field. But at night, I mean, it's fantastic. It's perfect view. The lighting is great, and I would definitely prefer a night game here over a day game. But thanks for joining Hanging with the Miners as we tour the Myrtle Beach Pelicans ballpark, and we look forward to seeing you at our next park. Thank you so much for joining us for Hanging with the Miners' first trip down to Myrtle Beach to see the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, the Class A affiliate of the of our Chicago Cubs, with Wrigley Field in the background. So the purpose of Hanging with the Miners is to really take and analyze about 10 different categories so we can judge whether a ballpark is, I think, what we would call family friendly. The way that we're classifying all of the points is a grand slam is a 4-point right there. That's the highest score that you can get. Triples 3, doubles 2, singles 1, and a strikeout. What does that catch?
A strikeout.
That's it. So without further ado, let's get into asking some of the questions, and I want your guys' opinion on what you thought of all of these things. So
Got it.
got it?
Yep.
Okay. So the first thing, I don't know if you can answer this. I mean, I can easily answer this. What did you think about parking? What was the parking like going into the Myrtle Beach Pelicans?
I liked it.
What did you like about it?
It was kind of in a great view of the baseball field.
That's a very good point. It was.
And when you drive by it, you can kind of see the inside of it.
Okay. So that's a really good point. Another thing I liked is that there's only one way in and one way out.
We said that at the same time.
I know. Arlie, what do you think? We were talking about this earlier. What was the coolest part about parking?
You don't have to pay.
It was free! If it's free, if it's a great location, and we did not have to walk far to get into the ballpark, automatic grand slam. Thought it was really good. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think since we're still outside of the ballpark, what did you think about the outside of, like the surrounding area of Myrtle Beach? Can you go to the ballpark and do a bunch of stuff right around there and make a day out of going to see the Myrtle Beach Pelicans?
I think there's multiple attractions like the Ferris wheel and some of the restaurants downtown.
That is true. So if you do want to head downtown to like the Myrtle Beach, to the boardwalk area, there's stuff to do. Whether I think a lot of it is family friendly, I think that is kind of up to your own interpretation. But if you are going to just wanting to hang out at the Myrtle Beach ballpark, there's really not much more to do. Because there is still stuff to do in Myrtle Beach, I think we collectively gave it a double. So 2 points. So now for the seating. I think this is one of the most important parts of the game, of where you sit. Where do you watch the game?
Yeah.
We sat at a couple of different areas. Ketch, what did you think of the seating at the Myrtle Beach ballpark?
Liked it.
You liked it? Anything you didn't like?
No. It doesn't really have like a full back. Like the Ruby. Not like the Ruby.
Okay,
like
so
movie theaters.
like movie theaters, yeah. So it
can
only
go back and
comes
forth.
to like the middle part of your back. So
Yeah.
you can't really just lounge around. Arliss, what was some of the stuff that we felt
Stars.
about the seating?
Some of the parts that you sat in, you were blinded by the sun. other ones,
Yeah.
your back was extremely uncomfortable because some of them are outdated, broken.
They are older seats, and if you remember from the intro, those seats came from Fulton County Stadium. That's one of the original Braves baseball ballparks. So, I mean, those left in 1999 to come here. So, yeah, some of the seats are older. So, if you're sitting out in the far section out there, one of the things that's difficult is that the sun is coming. So, I mean, I think you were afraid of if a ball went up in the air,
You can't see anything.
you can't see anything. I think because of the seating, I think we gave the seating a 2, a double. So not great, not horrible. Now, restrooms. So we went in
0.
a 0. What does that mean? Is that a strikeout?
A bad.
Yeah, they're old, and on top of that, looked like there were a couple of stalls that weren't necessarily kept up properly. So
There was a hurricane in
Yeah,
there.
so-
So another hurricane.
somebody had the-
It was a bomb explosion.
It
was a bomb, too.
It was a bomb explosion. We will spare you any more graphic detail of Ketch's experience in the restroom. There needs to be some work done in the bathrooms. And now my favorite part, food.
I'll
Okay.
get the hot dog.
The hot dog,
I like a
a triple. Okay. Well, that's close. See, let's back up from the hot dog though. The one thing that we asked, what is the best thing to eat there, and we were told unanimously that it was the pretzel.
yeah.
What? How?
I give that like a 1.
Yeah. The pretzel was about a 1.
I'll give it.
And so we started off a little bit scary on what the pretzels were like, but then
I'll give it 2.
we had the hot dog. Chicago style hot dog, fantastic. Very, very good. You can place your own order. You write down exactly what it is that you want, and it was good. I think the hot dog it wasn't an $8 hot dog, so I mean it better be good for $8. And then your hot dog was good too until it fell on the
Like 1.
it fell on the floor. Yeah.
It fell on the floor multiple times.
It fell on the floor multiple times.
How many?
But did you still eat it?
No.
No. The hot dog alone on the wiener meter, it scored a 3. The hot dog on the wiener meter, a definite 3. All right, this next episode we called Playing Catch, because this is where Catch gets to go and take us on his adventure of, is there something to do for that kid that, doesn't really sit and want to watch the game? They're a little bit antsy, and you want to stay and watch the game, so you know that there's got to be hold on, get back up here. You've got to have a place to send little Squiggles here, because he is not going to sit still the whole time. So Catch, we took you to the playground. What was it like during playing catch?
I went down the slide multiple times.
Okay, a big slide. What else?
Yeah. I mostly spin the wheels.
You did?
Then I went on the death roller coaster.
And there was that one thing that went back and forth like that?
That was a death roller coaster.
The death roller coaster. Okay, so it was good.
I
I would say we talked about it. It probably scored more of a double. It was not huge. It was kind of far out of the way, so you could not watch the game as a parent and still watch the child. So that was kind of a negative, but at least they had something fenced in for your kid to go to. So the next category is merchandise. We went into their little, I think it was called the dugout or something like that. I personally thought there was tons of merch. And what did you guys think?
I thought it was very expensive. It was a very small place.
It was expensive, which almost...
The merch was very nice though.
Yeah.
As you can see, this, very nice hat.
Which we didn't buy. We've already owned that.
We almost
so
got it.
Yeah.
You were tempted.
I was so tempted to buy a hat. I love hats. I love how teams take and they do like minor alterations to their logo, or they take on a separate team name. So it just kind of gives them more merchandising opportunity. But yeah, Arliss is right. It is expensive, which, I mean, most hats, but I've been to ballparks where a hat cost you $40, and a hat here was only $36. So I don't think it was horrible, but still, just because of availability, and they did have a lot of stuff on sale. Their area was packed full of merchandise. Again, it's the beginning of the year, so you would expect that, but I thought it was great. We gave it a grand slam. I don't think there's really anything else that they could do. But no, Catch didn't. It was not unanimous, let's put it that way. Next, staff. I personally met a lot of people. They were very friendly. A lot of people loved the camera. They helped us out. They answered questions. Multiple people said hello to us. They interacted. What did you guys think? Did you have anything that stood out of people being nice? Kind of? So not overly friendly, but friendly enough. I thought that the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, at least they did go out of their way to make sure that there was a good experience. So I gave them a triple. So congratulations, Myrtle Beach Pelican staff. You did a fantastic job. And we're almost done. This next category I kind of call the legacy category. This is like what gives you the baseball feel. I mean, some parks you go into and it feels like you're going to a party. Other parks, you know, you want to feel like you're going to a baseball game. So what did you guys think? Did you feel like you were at a baseball game? Did this meet your expectations as far as what baseball is supposed to be like?
Well, I definitely felt like I was not at a minor league game. I thought I was at a college game.
In other words, you're saying of all the minor league games you've been to before, you didn't feel like it really lived up to maybe some of the other experiences that you've had, making it feel like you were kind of at a college level game. So not horrible, but yet maybe not exactly what you expected.
Not as professional.
I agree with you completely. I thought it really, I didn't feel like I was a part of the game. I enjoyed being there, but it just didn't grab me. So I gave it a double. Double?
No.
No. Okay. And last, affordability. Now I know you guys paid for my whole trip, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we can talk about this.
So you can talk
I
about
paid $4,400.
Well, it wasn't that expensive, but tickets were $14 a piece. So I don't think that was horrible. We did get the least expensive tickets. I do believe they go all the way up to $21. The food is expensive, but I mean, show me a ballpark that doesn't have a special day where the food is not expensive. I think a soda was $7 a piece. You got it in a collector's cup. You have the hot dogs are $8 a piece. The pretzels I think were $6, and I don't know if we did anything else that I don't think we did anything else that cost money. But there are certain things that, I mean, I would say it is an affordable park compared to other parks that I've been to, especially with the free parking. I thought that that definitely helped on the budget for a family. So I give it a 3, so triple. So I thought that it was really good. I think most importantly, the stuff that we all remember, and that's the most important part, is what is your big takeaway? What was something that you're always going to remember from being at the Myrtle Beach Pelicans? I know something that Ketch will always remember, and I've got them both right back here. Ketch caught his first and second baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, Arliss helped with the first one. It was a foul ball that Arliss caught. And then afterwards, what happened? Tell it, what happened?
A player did that over the fence.
He did. It's up here so we can see it. And so he said, hey, you want a ball? And what'd you say?
Yes.
You said yes. I know Arliss always remembers the first ball that he ever caught. And he is the king. He is the record. He has so many balls that he's caught from games.
Beat his.
So overall, we scored the Myrtle Beach Pelicans with a 25, which if you see our scale, if it's a 40 to a 35, this is a must-do. You've got to go to this ballpark. Literally, go out right now, buy a plane ticket, head to the ballpark. If it's a 25 to 34, this is a ballpark that, if you're driving in that area and you want something fun to do, this ballpark is not going to disappoint you. If it is a 15 to 24, if it's one of the last ballparks you have to go to, then maybe it's something that's worth going to. Go ahead and do it. If it's a 14 down to a 0, avoid this ballpark at all costs. It is not worth it at all. But a 25 is a great score. Myrtle Beach Pelicans, we look forward to coming back and seeing you again. I just want to thank everybody for coming along with us as you travel with Hanging with the Miners. I look forward to a lot more ballparks. I look forward to doing a lot more reviews. Enjoy doing it with my boys. And we're looking forward to our next adventure. So until next time, we'll see you at the park.
What's that?
Yeah. Hanging with the Miners.
Okay, check it out.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay, Arlie, come on. You can do it. All right, we just raided the bathroom. We didn't raid the bathrooms. We just went to the bathroom. Look at this is where you look right here. That lens, okay? All right. I just want to let you know that I was this close to buying a hat. I love hats, but self-control. I was able to not do it, but I love buying hats.
The basketball.
Now batting the left fielder, number 26, Oliver Carrillo.
This is baseball.
Baseball. I got it wrong. I said basketball. instead of baseball.
How was the playground? Did you like it? Was it good?
That was like a 5.
A 5. Wow, a 5 out of 4. Okay, so you originally ranked it as a 2. Okay, so a double.
I dealt with it.
Yeah, a double.
Is
So
that
it's kinda,
good?
well, it's like in the middle. It's not great. It's not horrible.
Let's do it. Like a 6 out of 6.
No, I can do a 6 out of 6.
I got it.
Good job. That could have gone multiple ways.
Remember what we said when we were at the baseball game? When I saw the dirty ball?
The dirty ball. Yeah, but you didn't take the dirty ball.
Oh, I wish I could.
I know, but you didn't because it was nasty. Last ones. What do you think of these seats compared to the last ones?